Hello everyone, this is Mr. Ubaid, and today I came to you with the new classes for the aspirants of the apparel computer aided design. So today I came to you with the new classes for the skirts pattern development and some important measurements regarding this pattern design. For the designing of your skirts pattern, first of all, you must have to be aware about the measurements of the skirts, especially uh, for the purpose of skirts. Measurement points is essentially required. So for that, you can see that what should be the full length you can measure with your measuring tape, or if you have ready-made charts of the measurements, so you can design as per that measurements. So you can see that full length of your garments skirts is 55 centimeter, hip round circumference, hip length from waist to hip length, and then waist round circumference. You can pause the video and you can see these measurement charts and observe the facts of these charts, and then you can start the designing. So let's start. You go to the pattern design software. You have to open the pattern design software, and then you have to go to the rectangle, left click over there and go to the value, and you can open the measurement charts. Full length of your garment is 55 centimeter, and the width of your garment will be on the basis of your hip round circumference 86 centimeter. So let's open that. So now you have to put the length of your garment 55 and width of your garment will be calculator. You can see that 86 centimeter. So 86 divided by 4 and apply, plus 2 centimeter is apply, and then OK. Again OK, right click and then you can give the name of your skirt and hit the enter button, right click and then OK. Now your outline is completely designed. Now you come to the offset menu, left click, right click, OK, and then you have to fill the distance of waist to hip length. So waist to hip length is 17 centimeter, and you can apply here distance minus 17 and hit the enter button. Similarly, you come to the 2-point curve menu and drag and drop this, right click and then go to the chart, and you can see the waist horizontal draft length is equal to 1/4 waist round plus 4 centimeter dot in 10. So 74, you have to come to the menu, go to the calculator. 74 divided by 4, apply, plus 4 centimeter will be dot in tech, apply, and then OK. Now you come to the value and left click over here. Again you come to the cursor. Now you can draw like this, can give a curve shape, right click and then OK. Now very important factor is that you go to the modify point line and select this line, and then go to the value. Back part should be from back waist, at the waist area from the back part it should be 2.54 centimeter above for the proper fitting during the use of the garments. So for that purpose we are putting here minus 2.54 and hit the enter button, right click and then OK. Now again go to the create menu, 2-point curve, and select this line, cursor, and click and then OK. Similarly, you go to the view menu and zoom in and you have to zoom in this area, go to the modify and split, and we have to split at this point. Right click and then OK. Go to the view menu, zoom out. Now we can see that the pattern base has been completely drafted. Now we have to go to the create menu, trace, and we have to trace the outline, the back part. And select, go to the trace menu, trace the outline of your skirt's back part in a clockwise direction. Right click and then OK. Now you can see that this is your back part and give it the name as a BP and then enter the button. Go to the create menu, annotation, left click, right click and then OK, and you write here back part, enter, cut to, and the default session we have to font size 2, apply. Okay, so now this is the back part. So next very important factor, we have to apply the dot to this pattern. So for that we have to go to the modify advanced, add dot and left click. Distance of the dot is 4 centimeter. You can see with the help of chart 4 and hit the enter button, and again value you have to put the 9 mm dot length and hit the enter button, and width will be 2.5 and hit the enter button. Right click and then OK. Again you have to go to the dot and you have to come to this point and go to the calculator, 5 minus 1.25, apply and OK. And then you go to the value and you have to add the distance of 8 centimeter, hit the enter button, and 1.5 is the width of your dot, and then hit the enter button, right click and then OK. Now you can see that your back part has been completely designed. Now come for the next operations, we have to draft the center front part. So for that we have to select the outline of the front part of your pattern in a clockwise direction. Now this is your front part of your skirt. Give it the name as a FP and hit the enter button. Right click OK, go to the annotation, left click, right click and then OK. Give it to the name as a front part. And default size should be 2, and then enter, cut 2, apply and then OK. Now you can see that now we have to apply the dot to this pattern also, and then similarly you have to go to the advanced menu, select the add dot, and then you come to the front 4 centimeter, hit the enter button, 9, hit the enter button, width of the dot will be 2.5, hit the enter button. Similarly again we have to apply another dot, so we have to go to the calculator, 5 minus 1.25, apply and then OK, and then left click over here, distance is 8 centimeter of the dot and width is 1.5, hit the enter button, right click and then OK. Now you can see that the dots has also been applied into the front parts. Now next very important factor is to apply the stitching allowances to our patterns. So for that we have to go to the define menu and we have to select the outline right click and then OK. Here should be 2.5 and hit the enter button. Select this line, right click and then OK. 1.5, hit the enter button, right click and then OK. Now you can see that the stitching allowances has also been applied into the patterns. So for that you have to come to the front part. Similarly we have to select the and then OK. For the side seam allowance will be 2.5 centimeter, and front and waist seam allowances will be 1.5, and hit the enter button, right click and then OK. Now you can see that now, so if you want to rotate your piece, so you can rotate it. You will go to the modify option, rotate, left click, select the position, reference point, left click and selection done. Select the point on piece to rotate. So on this point we can rotate. Select the reference point and you can rotate it like this. Now similarly we have to rotate this one like this. It has been rotated. Okay, cancel it, pick this one or this, go to the rotate, right click, select the points, select the reference point, and like this you can rotate it. Now we can move it. So this is your front part pattern. So we have to copy this. We have to go to the create and copy piece. Okay, and then we have to go again copy this one also. Now you can see that the copy of both front and back parts has been generated. Right click and then OK. We have to flip it, so we have to go to the modify, flip, select this side, so we have to flip it top side, so it has we have to flip it like this. Similarly we have to select this and flip it, right click and then OK. Now this is your front part. We have to delete this unwanted piece. This is our back part, so this is the front, back. So like this you can see that your all the patterns of the skirts has been completely designed.